Hi, Esteemers. It's Natalie Ellis here with Esteem Counseling and Consulting Services, and I hope you all are having a wonderful Saturday. And today we're going to do 2 activities from my workbook, How to Stay Mentally Healthy, a guided workbook to self-awareness and self-discovery. So please go to Amazon and purchase your workbook. I will include the link in the post, okay? And so the 2 activities that we'll be working on is messages I learned about me and messages I learned about others and the world around me. And the reason for this I've kind of described. Oftentimes a person, a child, takes on what others say about them or to them as truth and facts. And they begin to believe these messages as their own. These messages turn into values and beliefs that they carry with them at all times. So what messages did you learn in your childhood about yourself? And so the activity is, what did your family member or different people that you know growing up, what did they say about you? Your mother, your father, grandparents, aunts, uncles, teachers, friends, right? What do you recall that they said about you to describe you? Oftentimes we take on those descriptions as our own beliefs, right? I have clients who, growing up, they often hear things, positive things like, you're so smart, you're so beautiful, and they believe that, right? They've taken that on as if, the adults, the parents are saying these things, and they trust that and believe that. And in the same breath, I have clients who have heard negative messages. You're not enough, you're ugly, nothing you do is ever right? And so when we've been described in these ways, what are those messages that we've gotten from these different people, and how do we take that on for ourselves, right? And so it's important to know the messages that we are telling ourselves and where those messages came from. And so in the same breath, the next activity, messages I learned about others and the world around me, right? And so the same thing, what are the messages that your parents, grandparents, family, uncle are saying about other people, about the world? Is the world, can't trust people. The world's a negative place. Nobody's good, right? And so depending on the kind of messages that we're hearing growing up by the adults around us about the world, about others, then we kind of take that on as our own facts and our own beliefs. So take some time and think about that, and think about the messages that you often heard the adults around you saying growing up about you as an individual, as a girl, as a black girl, as a woman, and also about the world. And again, I also included things like the media. What did you hear from the media about you as a woman, as a girl, right? As a black girl? What did the media say about you, and again, about the world around you? Okay, so just take some time and note that. Again, part of the healing process is about self-discovery and self-awareness, and understanding where some of the beliefs and values and narratives that we have about ourselves, where did some of that come from? And again, the way to kind of get some of that understanding is to sit with that thought and go back to your childhood, right? Because oftentimes a lot of the things we heard in our childhood, we tend to hold on to, and we tend to take on and believe, right? And so just kind of take note of that and see what you get. All right? So that's the 2 activities that I want you to think about. And definitely, when you have the opportunity, do purchase this book. I will include it in the link, because this is a great resource to begin the healing process. Healing is all about self-awareness, and it's all about self-discovery, because it's an ongoing process. The more you learn about who you are, the more you learn about yourself, the more you can manage yourself, your emotions, your feelings, your thoughts, your beliefs, your narratives, all of that. Okay? So thank you so much for being here and being a part of this lesson, and we'll talk soon.